watch commercials because I like that shit. Keep clapping for Nick, everybody, hosting the heck out of this thing. And while you're doing that as well for our judges, Joses and Simon and Claire. And all the people at the Grindstone, we couldn't do it without them. Sorry if this isn't funny right away. It really is amazing to come back here, because I was here a year ago, and it's just takes me right back, seeing all these people I love and respect, shitting their pants with nervousness. This is amazing. And we couldn't do it without you, so thank you for being here. He's laughing because he won the audience vote on his third set. That doesn't mean anything. I guess it's important too because I came back to comedy after my love passed away, and this is where I first started talking about it on stage. And it's important for me to talk about, and that's why I like the Grindstone. It gives me an opportunity to kind of immortalize my love in the art form of stand-up comedy. An art form to which she was completely indifferent. The last year when I was talking about that, someone yells out, "She's watching you now!" And I'm like, oh no. She didn't even watch my comedy when she was alive. Last time she was at a comedy show, she saw a Unabomber-looking teacher and wrote a nasty email to It's important to talk about these things, but I get nervous, especially in front of a younger crowd, because when you're young and laughing at death doesn't feel normal, because when you're young and someone dies, it's because something happened. Whereas as you get older, it's more like people leaving a group chat. It's so weird. Like, years ago I did comedy, and at the time I was a virgin. I used to do jokes about being a virgin, and then I came back a widower. But where does life go? And when you're a virgin, you're always like, damn, I'm horny. And when you're a widow, you're like, damn. I'm horny. I get worried about these jokes. It's a funny thing, like we weren't officially married, but we still accomplished more than lots of people did. Lots of couples, we stayed together until someone died. I want this set to be perfect, so I'm always upset when things don't get big laughs, which is stupid because as a couple we weren't perfect. Well, she wasn't. She used to listen to these audiobooks, and we were very different people. Like, she worked at a zoo, my life was a circus. And she'd listen to audiobooks, and I always used to make fun of people who liked audiobooks. And then I would use a word I had read but never seen before and mispronounce it. She'd get all condescending. But then she would fall asleep as soon as she heard these audiobooks, and she would be right out, but I would be up all night listening to the plot of American Royals, about Prince Beatrice falling in love with her bodyguard Connor when she was actually engaged to Teddy, but Teddy was in love with her sister Sam, and that scheming bitch Daphne. Don't get me started. Anyway, this isn't funny. It's just, the problem was I would be up all night listening to this till 4 a.m, and that's when she would wake up and go, I must have dozed off for a second. And then rewind it back to the part she missed. This went on for weeks. I'm not telling you this story, it's funny, it's just the next few jokes are dark, and I want to make sure you understand that she had it coming. She did not. She was lovely. People are like, hey, we're past the most awkward part. You guys are like, I'm not sure we are. which is letting people know she's gone. Because sometimes I just try and skip over that part when I'm telling people about it to make them feel less awkward, but that just makes people things worse, because they're like, oh, she sounds lovely. Where is she tonight? She's staying with her dad? Okay, she's in an urn. And urns are sad things, I'll tell you that. A lot like Aladdin's lamp after the wishes are gone. I try and be positive. I'm like, at least we can do that dirty dancing move she loved so much. No one puts baby in a corner. I guess it's hard to talk about. I understand. Sometimes I think because the darkness comes through and not the love, and that's the part I have the hardest part putting into jokes. Because it's hard, it's difficult. It's easier to show you than to tell you. Like, for example, if I was to leave the stage right now, and you're still looking at the stage, it's kind of weird, right? Like, it feels like something's missing, especially since I left so abruptly. So it's always going to be empty feeling and kind of uncomfortable. But then if you expand your awareness, you'll realize I'm still here. You can still hear my voice, and that's how I like to think about it with her. Don't get me wrong, I would slit every throat in here to have her back. I shouldn't have said that part, walking behind you in the dark. In hindsight. As much as I like, I don't know, I think the big lesson I learned from her is that it's not just about the love you feel. Part of love is learning that as a person changes, the way you express your love for them has to change. And that's something she taught me about a year before she went to hospital. She had some surgeries, left her immunocompromised, so she said from now on it would be bad for us to have sex. That's what she said. It would be bad for us to have sex. Not only would it be bad, it would be wrong. Maybe a little dangerous. Anyway, it's been a few years now. I'm trying to put my life back together. Looking to dip my toes back in the world of pornography. I'm dating. All the pornography got all weird titles now. All stuff like teenage stepsis gets railed by stepbro and covered with jizz. I don't want to see that. I want to see two consenting age-appropriate adults who like each other having a nice time. Can't date again. Okay, that person's being cruel. I don't even know how to read the signs. Is she into me, or is that more of a like you as a friend hand job? Would be a job, believe me. It's hard. It's not hard. My erections look like those dancing inflatable guys outside car dealerships. How can it be hard and soft? Schrodinger's cock. Fun fact, young beer, you can come soft. It's not pretty. Like a passed out drunk drooling on himself. I'm not ready for sex. It was hard even when we did have sex. I love my love, but oh my gosh, she could be not cruel, but she said I was kind of routine when I had sex, which was very frustrating because it threw off my count. It was nice when it's funny how things changed. We, because when we were younger and we had sex, we would race to the bedroom to have sex. And then later on we still did, but that's only because the first person that touched the mattress gets to call bottom. All right, that is a lukewarm ending. Well, I'm glad you said it. Thanks very much, everybody. I can't wait to see you.